Spinning. It's live. I think it's live. Hopefully we're here. Hello, hello. There it goes. Welcome back here for the Prison Vibes. Well, we're certainly going to be doing a lot of Corrupted Gauntlet, or at least, I think we're on like 4 or 5 KC, so at the very most, 10 more of that, and then into the Echo. Getting Jack camped over at Scurious. Turns out he needed a few more spines to get up to 50 mil prayer, so he's a little bit short. He'll be AFKing there for today. You and Jan on your 4th account, 4 accounts later. Welcome in, Zach. Alright, I think he should be good there. He is using 1,000 dragon darts to take down Scurious. Life of luxury. Alright, how do I even check my KC? How far are we into this? Collection log, maybe? Gauntlet? Is it the Gauntlet? The Gauntlet? Okay, so we're 4 KC deep, so we've got like... what, it was 1 in 15? So 11 more at the most? Stream time? Good luck at Echo Hunalith, thank you, sir. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it, so we're just sending straight into the Gauntlet. Ideally, we'll pick up some armor seeds along the way, though something tells me we'll probably be farming the Echo Hunalith quite a bit. Helps if we go into the CG Corrupted one. It's just doing tier 1. Yeah, we ended with a tier 1 kill yesterday. Only tier 1, and yeah, just to try and save some time. I'm gonna try and be a little bit faster about things, if we can. Let's see, oh yeah, I turned off the sound at some point yesterday. Maybe the day before. Get ourselves some sound effects while we're in here. Gotten to Echo Hunalith yet, or just started Gauntlet? Haven't gotten to the Echo yet, but we are still 11 kills shy of a guaranteed Echo Orb, so we're not completely new, but we do have a little ways to go, potentially. We'll have to see how lucky we're going to get with this. I mean, so far, the luck hasn't been great for, you know, like trying to get Echo stuff from bosses. I mean, I guess we got lucky on the Echo Orb at Cerberus, but then we went to 50 kills to get 2 dog swords. KBD was like 34 or 35 KC for all the Echo stuff from him. Kind of middle of the road there. I don't know. I kind of hope that we can get to the Echo Gauntlet somewhat faster, but I mean, we have 0 control over that. Wolf, calm down, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, we just need something. No luck there. Oh, there's a lot of little creatures running around right now. Actually kind of wrecking me, too. Scorpion, please. Got lucky on this one. Got the orb first corrupted run. Pretty nice. Ooh, a teleport seed. Well, I can save us a little bit of time. I suppose we'll go ahead and chomp the tree since we're in here. Probably teleport back because I don't exactly want to die to like the random junk that's running around. Goodness. So much little junk today in this one. Alright, so we got 3 of each of those. We got our armor. That'll be plenty. Tier 1, we'll make the halberd, we'll make the bow. If we have enough, yep, we can get all the way up there. Just about. Where that one, let's cook a little bit of food just so we don't actually die running around trying to gather the rest of our stuff. Alright, pretty close though. We just need to find ourselves something big, ideally the melee one. Otherwise, we're gonna have to hunt a little bit more. A little unlucky there. A little unlucky there. Alright, well, that's quite a bit unlucky. I guess we could probably skip this, but... if we run into another one, I'll wish I would have killed it. Does Bankers work at Gauntlet? I doubt it. But because, I mean, you can't bring it in, can you? I'd be really surprised if they let you. Alright, we're gonna have to be running north then, trying to find something. We just need fish and the melee thing. Well, there's the melee thing. That's helpful. Would be busted for sure. Only thing that works is Prayer Pen and Guardian if you take the relic. Yeah, Guardian Horn you can take in. I believe it specifies, like, in the relic that you're able to take that in, too. Okay, now we just need to find us a source of fish. Man, I feel like the resource allocation in this one's been a little weird. For how quick I was gonna be, we're gonna take the entire time to get ourselves all the way prepared, aren't we? There's some fish. Never done Gauntlet, so just gonna watch how to do it. You know, this probably won't need all the stuff with the relics. Yeah, I mean, I could probably get away with like tier 2 weapons, but I don't know. I think I also am currently making probably a bit too much food because we're still going to have quite a bit left. Probably don't need much more than like, I mean, maybe 12? 12 might be too much too. But I'm not that worried about it. I mean, at some point we're going to switch into the Echo Gauntlet, which we won't have to do any prep for anyway. Alright, we do that one. We can drop that stuff. I don't think... Do I need the shards for this? I don't think I do, actually. I already got the weapon to tier 2. Yeah, no shards for that one, so then I think that's it. Do this. I'm gonna just pull some food up a little bit. That's kind of closer to the top. That's probably good enough. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of somewhat quick. Kind of getting there. See how we fare at the first Gauntlet of the day. Man, smacking. Holy. Got like 2 40s in there. Would be nice if we had ourselves the next tier of range mastery as well, just to kind of help bolster our damage a little bit there. Or the Prayer Pen, I suppose. Still haven't quite decided, but I'm still leaning towards doing a 5-5 rather than a 6-4. Ooh. Don't try to tank those hits. Those hurt quite a bit. We missed the prayer. Alright, actually, we're doing kind of okay. A little slow on prayer switch there, but we had time. I know some of you are aware who are in the clan chat. I took a nap before coming in here because I was like, I wanted to make sure I would be awake enough to actually do Gauntlet, because Gauntlet is not necessarily the easiest thing. And I don't know about you guys, I always find it a little bit draining doing large amounts of Gauntlet together. I mean, normally when I was doing this, like, when I was actively grinding it on my Iron Man a little bit. I only did 50 KC, but I do like 5 at a time. Because it's just a little bit on the demanding side, I feel like. A lot of mental bandwidth required for this boss. Oh, we have auto retaliate on, don't we? Scary. Could have been destroyed there. Alright. Now we're nice and set up. Yeah, I mean, look at that. So we only used... I mean, we used like 8 food, maybe? Found the prayer pen to be amazing here, especially on the Echo, but I can understand wanting to do 5-5. Yeah, that's why I'm really wanting to... I'm really wanting to get to the Echo so that we can decide for sure whether or not the prayer pen is going to be worth the mastery point or not. Down to 83 now, just unlucky though. Oh, it's a lot. I was max and started doing tier 0 with 10 food, 2 times tier 3 weapons, do 5 to 10 daily max, and I'm a grinder usually. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, a lot of the stuff I can kind of, like, lean into and do tons of, but Gauntlet is not one of them. Echo Orb? No Echo Orb. At least this is good for cash, not that we'll probably need that much of it. Oop. Into the Corrupted we go again. How many points am I at now? On this account, there you go. On UJack is creeping up there. He's at 54,370, so he's making his way up. Alright, I think what we'll do... We'll only do the paddlefish in this room. We'll bring in less with us. Trying to save ourselves a little bit more time. Unless we get absolutely wrecked trying to run through the dungeon like we did on the first one. But I think even still, we got 2 from that drop, so we've got... What? I mean, this is going to be like 12 or something. Just about. A little bit less. 10 of them. Still have the Jab Mastery available? Yes, sir. We do still have the Jab Mastery available. I suppose if we really wanted, we could probably just get a tier 2 weapon as well. Get like tier 3 melee and then tier 2 of the range. Only got the blessing and 4 armor seeds. Oh man, at 83 of them. Yeah, I mean, at least I've already gotten 1 armor seed, so I've got the helmet made and sitting in the bank. Still need 5 of them, yeah. Alright, since we're... Actually, I guess before we go back, let's check the side rooms here. Oh, that's the range one. Well, that's easy enough. Alright, well this is hopefully going to be quite a fast prep then for us. But yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll try to push for 1 run of the Echo Gauntlet to kind of get a feel for what exactly I want to do. That'll give me a mastery point. May send a Fire Cape depending on where we put the mastery point. I guess we'll see. Actually, you know, I guess we wouldn't even really need to. Alright, I guess... Oh, I could have picked up another one. That's alright. Let's do this. So we've got enough for the weapons. Healing the spoon incoming. Imagine if I could get myself an enhanced seed before I get the full armor. Got bow. We'll tune that. We'll get that up to tier 3. Can't quite make the armor yet. We're still missing some stuff there. We could try with tier 0 just to see. It would save us a lot of time, I suppose. Let me... I'll open up like 2 or 3 more rooms. If we don't get the stuff, maybe we just try sending it without the armor and see how we do. Do that. We can drop that one. Put that one. We've already got junk there. There's 2. Are we gonna do it with No armor. You know what? Alright, I think let's try it without it. Let's just see. We have been ending with quite a lot of stuff, and we did end up with a little more food than anticipated because we got a few drops. And this would save us quite a lot of time, if I can manage it. Fingers crossed. Well, we certainly do take a little bit more in terms of like the chip damage, but not like a crazy amount more. I mean, if we're already having to use the food anyway. Hopefully not take a hit from that. Ooh, we did take a hit from that. A little bit sketchy. Probably better to do this now, too, while I'm still pretty fresh doing Gauntlet, because after we get through, like, 10 of these, I don't know if I'll be quite as click happy as I am now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Little bit of a chance. Who doesn't love Chansey? Well, we're definitely going to be a bit closer on this one, but it's not like... Well, as long as we don't... If we can get through this, we can finish him off before the tornadoes, hopefully. I did not move in time, and he's gonna tornado us. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, well, this is gonna be really close because he's gonna smack us. Oh, okay, good, he didn't. Feel much more confident without him actually doing a melee hit on us, because that would have hurt a lot. Big ranged hit? No big ranged hit? Oh, come on. Yikes. A little bit closer. Is a speed run, though. Saves us a bunch of time. Some points for completing some speed runs there. And, of course, the Echo Orb, the Enhanced Seed, and an Armor Seed all in one drop. No. Not quite. Ended up making all the diamond squares where the permanent tornadoes go for the Hunlith. For sure, when they went, I was running around like a madman. We'll have to see how we do in there. For the Echo, you definitely want tier 6, so you don't have to swap as much. Tier 6 isn't needed at all, because they give you perfect gear and Echo. Yeah, I know we're going to be getting... What, tier 3 armor, tier 3 weapons, yeah. If you get to skip the prep phase, basically, when you go in. Also, what KC was that? How? We've done, what, 2? Alright, we're on 6 then. I think I will still try to get the armor if we have it available to us, but if not, then maybe we might be able to skip having the armor. Might bring in slightly more food. Switches make it a lot harder. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see. Get our 1 KC and kind of decide from there. 1 KC does give us a mastery point, Assuming I can get it down without the prayer pen. Otherwise, we can always go send a fire cape if we need to. So I think last time I almost had 16 food or something because I got some drops with food in it. Oop, we did not switch that in time. Rip. I guess we'll see. If I don't go in with the armor, I kind of need a little bit more food. Because that one was pretty close. Definitely could have went down there if we got a little bit less lucky than we did. Well, 5 raw paddlefish. I mean, I guess that kind of sorts us with the food. Yeah, alright. We'll be good with the food, I suppose. We need our weapon frame. I think that's about it. We also already mined, so we can pick up one more of these. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll do the weapons since we got both of those now. Oh, just kidding. I'm making things up. We have the tier 2. We still need to kill one other one for the melee. Get this though. Potion acquired. Equip that one. And then... and I guess we've still got quite a lot of time, so we can still run around a little bit. Eat one for the heck of it. We may get a couple of drops as well. So we're going to need the farming one, the woodcutting one, if we want to get the armor. I guess we'll just have to see what we pull. There's some fish. We can go back up. We got one more instance of stuff. Oh, well, there's the armor and stuff. Okay, we can make the armor then. That's not too terrible. Should have probably dropped some paddlefish while I was in the base. Alright, we're gonna have to run back through here. Bad managing of the inventory. Still need to go up though to check for... because we need the tier 3 melee weapon for sure. I definitely want to have that one. Although, honestly, I mean, I guess it's really not that big of a deal since melees are empowered style anyway. We could probably send it with a tier 2 and not actually be that bad off. Slowly convincing myself. We'll open this one up. Let's see. No such luck. Maybe we just send it then. I mean, melee is our strongest style anyways. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. Tier 2. Played it a little fast, a little loose in the corrupted gauntlet. Help us get there a little faster, hopefully, to the echo. Alright, we're tuned in. We're good. we're keyed in for our gauntlet runs now. Slightly more awake than the first couple. Ah, tornadoes. Tornadoes, floor tiles keeping me away from the boss. I can't imagine. I mean, I guess all of you, well, a lot of you know the Echo Hunlith already, so if you see me sweating on this one, I wonder how bad it's going to be on the other one. The floor tiles really get me. Trying to run around with the tornadoes and the floor tiles. We can kind of get them stacked up, sort of get some cool, like, running through the tornado things happening. Man, we're gonna be left with a ton of food on this one. Guess that's the perk of having the armor, just take a lot less damage. Oh, more tornadoes. Let's not get comboed out by these. And the Hunalith. Ooh. Wow, we lucked into a 1 on that one. Definitely get it down eventually. Died a lot before I figured it out. Are we doing Echo Orb early? Nope. Nope. We're about halfway to it. That's 7 KC. Though we're definitely getting through these kills much faster now. Just kind of starting to skip stuff as we go through it. No, we need about 1 room worth of fish. Maybe the armor, maybe the tier 3s. Still kind of want the tier 3 range weapon if we can, but I think even just having 1 tier 3, 1 tier 2 is probably fine enough. Another farming level, hello. Don't really need to worry about those. Oh man, that kind of sucks. Guess we'll run around. Enjoyed the challenge, but isn't for everyone. I'll say the, well, I don't know, most challenging Echo boss that I've had. I still think the Kandarin one was probably the most intense out of the bunch. It didn't feel like that difficult, but anything where you have to be like super tuned in, I guess, has a level of difficulty just innately built into it. So I'm not 100% sure. I mean, Echo Soul, I've done them a lot now, actually. So you, Jack, I got up to like 32 or 33 Echo Soul KC. I actually don't think he's that challenging. He's just kind of like a bucket of health that you have to out-heal. Because a lot of the mechanics become really difficult to avoid since all the sand is on the ground. Found Echo Hunalith to be the hardest Echo boss by a wide margin. Then I guess we're saving the hardest one for last. On this last account, should I go 5 melee, 5 something else, or 6-3? Probably depends on your areas and what you're building out for. What sort of build are you going with on that account, Zach? You know, I guess we should probably go back so we can clear out the inventory a little after this. Echo CG takes a lot of focus because of how much is going on. Yeah, I mean, I guess I felt similarly to Echo Soul at the start. And then I realized he could just out-heal most of his mechanics anyway, so a lot of it just became really simple in that regard. Alright, there's a range one. Probably done fishing. Oh, and then we take a 33 for the heck of it. Come on, melee heals. Don't make me pick up my harpoon again. Melee right now? Asgarnia, Wilderness, Mauritania. I mean, if your build is centered around the dog sword and the coppish blade, I mean, I haven't been that impressed by the echoes of the like tier 6 melee. I'd say you probably skip over that if you wanted to. Man, we are not gonna have. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run back over here in a minute. But yeah, I mean, I think, especially if you're gonna spend some time in Mauritania doing the raid, you might benefit from doing a 5 split with magic, so you can go for like freezes in TOB. Your call on that, though. I mean, like, you don't necessarily have to do that, but it would it would help if you are gonna have, like, I don't know if you have Grimoire or not. If you have Ancients, I think it'd be really helpful. Alright, a little unfortunate that we had to run back over here, but it is what it is. Pick up the shards. Don't care about that. The orb. We'll get the bowstring. We'll get a couple extra fish now. Alright, we'll worry about making the pants in a little. We gotta find ourselves one more thing if we want the tier 3. Suppose we don't have to. One more armor seed to go, and an enhance, then you're done with Gauntlet. Unless you really care for the Bofa, I'd almost say you can skip the enhanced seed, really. Only had to use 1 3/4 prayer pot on fight caves. Only have 8 prayer pots to my name. Prayer pots are a pain early. But yeah, I mean, I really, I don't know, for melee, other melee folks can say this too. They can give their opinion on it, but I think the echoes just really haven't made that much of a difference. Even on, like, say, you, Jack, using the scythe, I'm never like, oh wow, I'm so glad I have all of these echo hits. Like, when they happen, it's like, okay, cool. But they also don't happen that often, and it's like not a lot of like insane damage coming from it. So it's only the prayer pen. And I outside of like a couple of places, I really haven't used the prayer pen either. Let's see. Don't need that. Let's make the armor. Missing the legs. We get that one. That one. One of those. Mix that. Oh, we didn't get the herb actually while we were running around. The rarity is the issue. Yeah, for the echo splats. Alright, let's maybe move this stuff around a little bit. Echo need to be like 50% to feel it at all. I know, it's just, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Man, ooh, did we even have an herb? Actually, I dropped my my scepter. Now we're wasting our time. I guess it'll force us into the gauntlet if we run out of time. Be a little rough to do it without a potion. Sweating. Give me an herb, come on, game. All the mobs. Goodness, dude, they all spawned over here. Holy cow. There's an herb. Yeah, we did have one in the other room over there. Oh well, what can you do? I guess we can go in on this side, can't we? Change it up a little. Hello. Oh, we did move slightly too late on that one. It's alright. This is the benefit of getting the armor. We can be a little bit more laxed on stuff. Ooh, don't switch off of that. You know, it's interesting with the fact of, like, feeling slightly rushed because I missed the herb, I feel way more stressed out on this Echo Gauntlet than the last one. Or not Echo, the Corrupted Gauntlet. Corrupted Hunalith. It's put me on edge. Even though I'm sure we're in no more danger than we were in the last one. If anything, I think we're actually better off because we have a slightly improved setup for having taken the extra time. Oh, not on the floor. The floor is lava, please. Character, we don't need to go that crazy. We're gonna get tornadoes, aren't we? Couple of 0 hits. A little unfortunate. Little melee smack. Yep, that's understandable. One more. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. Would look flashier. Why would you skip the Bofa? I mean, I just don't know that it's going to be that important for my build specifically. We've already got the Armadillo crossbow as well, so even if we did a 5-5 split, I'm like, I'd probably just use that thing. I don't actually care that much about the Bofa. Just unlocked tier 7 too? Well, congrats. Bofa is skippable since if you have any tick reduction for ranged, blowpipe tends to outperform. Got Bofa, only used it for the Inferno. Yeah, I suppose if you're wearing the full crystal, it's kind of nice as a swap. But other than that, I mean, and even still, it's not like that big of a deal for how powerful everything is in leagues. Alright, we're picking up our herb this time. Not gonna forget that one. Only used it for Zuck. Yeah, I mean, outside of, like, the task, and, like, a few edge cases where you actually want to have multiple styles, I just don't think it's, like, it's not really worth that, like, farming it out, you know? Like, you could skip it if you're getting unlucky with that, but you're going to be there for the armor anyway, so it's one of those things where, like, if you get it on your way to the armor, cool. If you don't, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Alright. Got our melee weapon upgrade pretty early. That's a plus. Nothing really over there. And we're looking over here. Well, I guess we get our armor pretty early. Kind of help keep things clean in the inventory. You know, maybe I will take out one of these guys. Get the shards. Just so we can actually make the armor. Ooh, paddlefish. Alright. Off to the start we go. We'll make our melee weapon. We'll go hunting for another one. Pretty solid start. Only like a minute in, actually. Nice when things spawn well for you. Oh, actually, we don't have quite enough to upgrade that. Unfortunate. We can do that one. We can do that. Since we've got our armor now, we don't care about the tools. We'll just move that stuff. This one's done. That there, and then we're done with that as well. Now we've got a clean inventory. Doesn't that feel nice? We can go fishing. Alright, Bat. Calm yourself. I think we could do kind of what we did the previous time and just do these three. And all we really need is... well, I think we're good on the shards, actually, after that. We just need another weapon frame. We could kill these and then go for the tier 2, but I think since we're over here, we might as well just check. A dragon. Not Great. More fish. Wow, a lot of fish. I guess let's double check, because if we can kill the range one, that would be good. Now, okay, well then we'll just do tier 2 on the range, not worry about it too much. Get our weapon frame from him. And since we still have a little bit of space, a little bit of time, we'll get 4 more of these and we'll call it there. Alright. Now, this one, I guess I did just waste about a minute, but still pretty fast. Oh, let's actually upgrade our weapon. There we go. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Get through all of these. In we go. Quickly now, try to save ourselves as much time as we can. How many U's have you conquered in your lifetime? I'm sure it's a lot. A lot of trees. If we're talking every time they respawn. That would be an interesting stat, though. I bet that's one that they don't track, so probably no way to get it. Oop. Fancy feet, dodging the tornadoes. Oh, getting melee smack for the heck of it. I do greatly appreciate when those melee smacks are not like 40s, just so we get a little bit lucky for our risky plays, our terrible movement. We can hit him from this side. Oh, we still walked on it. Oh, that's gonna be a melee smack. Oh, and it's not a 40. Yay. I much prefer when Hunalith is nice to us. Yeah, really, the only downside to these fights are just not the best range damage. Takes a while. Alright. Pretty close. Oh man, tornadoes right at the end, Hunalith. Can't let us get off easy, can ya? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Nope, don't stop. We don't need to wipe on corrupted Gauntlet with all the superpowers, please. Echo Orb incoming, we're about to find out. Man, IKC, at least this one's a fairly low requirement. No luck. Because we only, at most, have to do 15, yeah? And we're getting through them kind of quickly. Trying to speed things up a little. Tier 1 armor, if we get it. Tier 3 weapons, if we get it. A little unfortunate when we find dragons running around since we don't care about magic. Pick an herb. Let's check. Oop, there's melee one. Much prefer that. I will say, I don't think that the Gauntlet is too bad. Corrupted or otherwise. Normally the biggest drag on it is the fact that, like, all of the drops are super rare, and so you spend just a ton of time in here. But it's just, like, going for 15 of these, I don't think is too terrible. Alright, let's check the other side, too. If there's nothing there, I guess we'll take him down. Yeah, alright, fine. I will say, I think I would have been happy with Taranwin on, like, my first account. Like, I don't think it's actually that bad of a region, and a lot of the points are locked behind, like, high skilling requirements. And on the account, like, if I was going to try and max stuff, it'd be good. Just, unfortunately, this account isn't, so I'm missing out on a lot of the points that are in Taranwin just because of that. Well, it's great content when you aren't chasing the drops. Yeah, I was also a fan of Dungeoneering when that thing came out. Oh, right, we don't have the wood for it. I guess we might as well get our weapon together, though. We'll be good on the shards. We already mined, so we don't need that. Hello? Drop it. There you go. Do one of those. Drop that one. We can make the vial as well. Save ourselves a little bit of inventory. Okay. Oh, well, there's everything else. You know, he's probably not going to hit us, but I hate losing health right before we go into the boss. After you get rid of the prep, it's just all focus, so it comes down to how much tension you can handle. Probably not that much. Really, like, we'll have to see how bad it is, but if it's even more focused than this takes, I'm sure it'll be quite the drain to go through. What's the drop rate on the item? Is it 1 out of 30? Or was it less than that? You only have to do up to 30 of them or something? Teach me how to CG. If you actually want me to, I can talk through it a little bit more. I know I'm kind of like rushing through trying to get through this stuff, but I can talk through kind of how to do Gauntlet if you're unfamiliar with it. Oh, I did get both of those. Neat. Okay, we've got that. We don't need to worry about the weapon then, so I think we just send it with this. We have enough? Oh, surely we've got enough there. Whole 18 food should be plenty. 1 out of 15 for the Echo? Okay. Well, I guess that means if you go dry, then you're going all the way up to 30. Alright, that'll be plenty. I'll talk through kind of the prep stuff on the next run. Well, assuming we don't get the Echo Orb. Oh, I could do another run and talk through the prep even if we do, though. If you're interested. Say, most of it isn't too complicated at the very least. Worst part is not stopping when the tornadoes get next to you. That's the first time I really took a ton of damage from those. Hurts a little bit. Those tornadoes can really stack you out, especially when they get up to 4 of them later on in the fight. Another opportunity to embarrass myself. Thank you, Hunlith. Get an extra hit in. Yeah, get another hit. Hey. Alright, tornadoes are gone. Back to the Hunlith. It's a little bit awkward with melee. Normally, like in the normal game, I'd be doing range and mage because it just makes it a little easier to handle yourself running around. With melee, you have to actually like kind of manage to be near enough to the boss. It's a little more difficult. But I also think while you're in the league, there's a good chance that you're going to be melee if you took Turanwin, because it's kind of the best use case for it. Oh, and switch. Ow. Click the wrong F key. If you weren't a fan of F keys, I will tell you after you do the Gauntlet a couple of times, you are going to be real into using your F keys to jump between stuff. Tornadoes. Oh, more tornadoes. Tornadoes with floor tiles. Scariest part of this boss. It's so easy to screw something up, and then he just, like, does all your HP in the course of, you know, 3 ticks or something. All the tornadoes get on top of you, step on the floor tile, and just take a ton of damage. Would be dead by now. Who would we get? Oh, that's just like KC one, isn't it? 10 KC on the Corrupted. No Echo Orb for us, so lucky you, we get to talk through it. You check showing the tornado damage, help out chat. So, Corrupted and normal Gauntlet are essentially the same, but in Corrupted you have less time to do things. So if you're in the normal Gauntlet, I think this starts at 10 minutes. Starts at 7.5 in the Corrupted version of it. Plus, you just take generally more damage from the Corrupted version. But that's kind of like the biggest differences there. All the mechanics are essentially the same. At the start, you've got these little rooms that you can run into. You need this little thing, the scepter, in order to open the room, so just bear that in mind. You've got fishing spots, you've also got wood cutting, mining, and farming. These ones here are farming. You use the core resources that you gather here, so through farming, wood cutting, and mining to make armor. There's differing amounts that you need if you want to make different tiers. There are 3 tiers of armor. I think as you're initially learning it, it can be beneficial in the normal Gauntlet, just kind of get yourself stacked out. So you get tier 3 of that. It's same deal with the weapons. There's also 3 tiers of the weapons, and we'll see that here in a second. But yes, it's helpful in the normal Gauntlet. You have the time, you can go through, you can gather stuff. It's 12 of each resource, I think, to get the armor up to tier 3. You can make tier 1 armor with just 3 of each resource, so that's what you'll see me do here. And that's just to kind of speed things along. Once you get a little bit more competent at it, then you're able to kind of get away with skipping a lot of the prep stuff that you do. We'll run back to the base. So, when you've got some, you'll get these corrupted shards as well while you're running around, or normal shards if you're in the normal Gauntlet. This is used to just kind of make everything, so you're going to need some shards just off the bat to do stuff. The weapon frame that I got as a drop from the boss, as well as there was another little item, the corrupted whatever, sliver or something. The big bosses, they drop something that allows you to get to the tier 3 of the weapons. So you'll want to do that. They can only spawn in these 3 on either side. So you kind of use that to streamline where you're running to check things to save yourself time. So especially if you want to do like tier 3 of the armor, which takes a lot of gathering, so it essentially means that you're going to be opening up a lot of rooms, then knowing where those bosses spawn so you can get your weapons out of the way relatively quickly can be helpful. And that's why you'll see a lot of people, they just run. So like, I ran north, checked the room real quick, see if we get a boss. I actually skipped one. But that way you can kind of see, since they are only ever in that area, it can save you a lot of time. Now, I'm still missing the wood cutting spot for my armor, so I have to go back out and hunt, and I also need another weapon. So fishing-wise, in the normal game, you need a little bit more. The 12 that I've gotten there, each spot gives 4. Probably fine. I may go through and get another one. So, like, each boss has a style also, since we got this. This is the mage one. Gonna drop like the mage weapon upgrade. If you are struggling to find the boss that you want, if you kill any of the bosses once, the next time you see it, it's gonna drop one of the other weapon upgrades. Like this is the mage upgrade. If we find another dragon and we kill it, you'll notice it'll drop not the mage upgrade. So that's to kind of help a little bit. You only ever have to kill 3 of the bosses in order to guarantee yourself whatever weapons that you want. Since I'm running by, I'm going to pick up a little bit more fish just so we have a little extra. But at this point, we're essentially just looking for the bosses so we can upgrade our weapons. You do have herbs as well, which give you the potions. I think in the main game, I would normally make probably 2 to make sure I've got enough prayer for the fight. But again, it kind of depends. If you're really competent at like prayer switching and everything, prayer flicking, you probably won't need quite as many. So you can just stick to 1. All of that stuff is just little bits of time saves, kind of as you get into the swing of this, as you get more used to it. But if you've got the extra one and you need more crystal shards, you can crush that, and it will give you more crystal shards since you're probably only ever going to use 2 weapons anyway. You'll have 2 styles that you're going to prefer. Oh, we didn't find a tree spot, did we? So we still need to do a little bit of gathering, which is going to mean running around. But yes, this is where you spend a lot of your time, is like looking for these resource nodes. So the less you need resource nodes, generally the better, like the faster you can get through it. But there's no penalty for you using all of the time. But if you do run out of time, it teleports you into the boss room. So you just want to make sure you're ready if you're running short on time. Otherwise, you might end up going in there like, all my food's on the floor right now in the starting room. Don't want that. If you're going to be fighting the boss, you probably want to have your supplies. Alright, there's like a quick rundown of the prep phase, so now I can go make my armor. Only doing tier 1. I've got the weapon frame now, so I can make my second weapon. I've got the upgrade for said second weapon, so we're going to do range. And that's pretty much it. There's your, take a breath. There's your like 5.5 minute rundown of the Gauntlet. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Let's see, crystal singing bowl, so we can make our stuff. 1, 2, 3, we got that one. We want to make ourselves the bow as well. Now we're pretty much geared up. We just need to cook these for food and pick up the rest of it. We're good to go. If you're in Discord, can also help with CG or Echo if you're doing it. There you go. Also volunteer to help walk you through. There is a plugin that I'm using as well that kind of helps to highlight things in here. So you've got the Gauntlet minimap, and if you come in here, you can also configure it. So like, I've got it set to 3 of the main stuff, 2 herbs, 16 fish. That's what I was doing in the main game. That just means tier 1 armor from these 3, 2 herbs for 2 prayer potions, then 16 food. Trying to find a football game at the moment. Oof. But you can crank these up if you want it to mark resources on the map for like higher tier armor. You can look on the wiki for the exact values for that for tier 2 and tier 3, and then you can kind of map around for that one. And then on to the boss fight we go. You either enter yourself or it pulls you in when you run out of time. He's going to attack, 4 times, and then he's going to switch styles, but he does a little animation when he switches styles right there. So he'll attack with range, or he'll attack with mage. If you run underneath him, he'll slam you with a melee hit sometimes. So you do have to be a little bit careful of that. But that's kind of it for him, and then occasionally he'll use these specials. So when he's in the magic attacks, he can send the purple blob at you, which turns your prayers off, so you got to watch out for that one. All right. and we got floored trying to talk. Rip. If you die, you get junk, and people make fun of you. If they're standing around, they can see your drops. But yes, if he's doing magic attacks, he can send a purple blob at you. Purple blob turns your prayer off. Otherwise, if he slams the ground, he'll spawn those tornadoes and you have to avoid them. But that's all the mechanics that you have to worry about with him. Kind of a lot, you know, you're counting for the attacks, switching prayers, or just watching for the animation. And then you're just kind of being aware of those. The floor tiles as well do damage if you step onto them. I think that's about it, though. Have the one that yells at me to switch prayers. That's how my runs normally go. Yeah, using too much brain power to describe things while I'm running around in there. It's alright, though. It happens. What's up, man? Do you guys think it's too late to learn TOB for leagues? I'm sure you can still find some people. I mean, we've got a little bit under a week left. But I'm sure there's still people running around making new accounts, or would be happy to send TOB with you. Let's pick up our drops from this one. Also, as I was talking about last time, you kind of run down the center, you're like, okay, let's see if there's any of the bosses down here, because getting the weapons together first, generally the easiest thing to do. Still people in the CC that are helping as well. Yeah, you can ask around in the UJack clan chat if you'd like. Depending on if I need the points or not, I may also be doing some raids in the last couple of days of the league. Still have a lot to do for Chambers, and actually a fair amount to do for TOB as well. We got a little unlucky. There's the orb, so that's the 50-50 chance. Since we killed 2 of the range ones. Could have dropped me the melee, dropped me the magic one, but it means whatever the next boss that we find will guarantee me the melee item. So I don't necessarily have to find the melee boss. Nothing. Alright, let's run back over. Well, we've got enough for our armor. We've also got enough for 2 out of the 3 weapons. Or, well, a tier 3 and a tier 2. Make our tier 3 bow, because we got the bowstring. We can make the tier 2 of that. We're a little short. No, actually, wow, we were right on just enough to make that armor. We can go get an herb for ourselves, and that's a little bit of like, if I get the tier 3 weapon, cool. If we get the fish, I think that's fine too. Because we did alright the last time I had the tier 2 melee. Since it's the strongest style, I don't necessarily have to worry about it too much. Got hit a 33 on the Echo CG. Rip. Still haven't seen the Echo for myself just yet, but I know, even the normal Corrupted Gauntlet can floor you, so I'm not surprised. I think the hardest part is, like, once you get the movement down and switching the prayers from the boss, like, you're pretty good for Corrupted, but even still, like, if you're not paying attention, it's so easy, especially with the tornadoes. When it gets up to, like, 4 of them, and they're stacked, if they hit you, even for a tick, it just does so much damage. Yeah, you know what, I guess since we ran into it, we might as well upgrade the weapon. We still need food. Maybe he'll drop us a little bit. No? Alright. Mean little bear. And there's another one. Not gonna worry about that one. Ow. There's some food. I kind of want to get maybe one more spot. That's probably enough for us, though. Open the surrounding rooms just since we're here. Open up like 2 more. If we can't find any fish, then I guess so be it. Alright, fine. We'll send it with this. We got our tier 3 weapons at the very least. We'll make the vial, we'll get our potion together, and then we'll send it. Hopefully that'll be enough. We do have the potential to heal with melee, so that can kind of help alleviate some of this. I wonder, how much do these heal normally? I guess these would be impacted by the healing, yeah? Alright, in we go. See if we can't redeem ourselves after the last corrupted Hunlith. Suppose I'll probably talk a little less, just to make sure I don't get too floored by the tornadoes and everything. get my prayer switches down. Okay, now we're running. One more attack. There's the switch. Watch out for the tornadoes. Get slammed for fun. We're hoping for big hits at this point. It's not a lot of food. I think for leagues it's probably fine. Makes me a little nervous though. The 2 is not what you want to see. The 2 into tornadoes. I'd much rather the big melee hits. But, I mean, honestly, if the bow hits, I don't mind. Any damage is good damage. The melee feels so much faster, though, doesn't it? Now, if you wanted to be really good about this, you wouldn't eat your food unless you're running away from tornadoes, just so you don't waste the ticks doing that. I'm not quite that good myself, but I mean, you can see, it's still, you do fine. Oh, there's melee slam. Those ones hurt quite a bit when you run under them, so you do have to be a little careful, especially in the normal game. But also, in the normal game, I'm not normally dealing with, like, trying to melee him, so that helps a little bit with the movement. Oh man, the zeros, that's a little unfortunate for us. Can we get him before the tornadoes? Yes, we can. Easy enough. Fish heal 24 each. Yeah. What do they heal normally? 18? 20? 11 KC. Still no orb for us. I actually don't remember. It's been such a long time since I ran the corrupted Gauntlet in the main game. I did my 50 KC and got a little bit sick of it, and then I stopped sending KC every day. Do some lazy flicking, save us a little bit of prayer. All these little optimization things that you can do just to kind of help speed yourself along. 2 weapon frames, so now that's kind of overkill, but what can you do? Sometimes you get lucky on stuff. 20? Oh, okay, there you go. Oh yeah, it's what? 20% increased healing? Is that what it was? I guess that's right, yeah. Done with the axe. And there's a range boss. Take him out. Pick up some scurrious spines on the other account while I've got a moment. Normally, and I will say, in the main game, you probably want to make your weapon before you go and fight this stuff, just because it takes so long to take them down. In leagues, especially if you're melee, it's kind of fine with the Corrupted Scepter, since your attack speed's so fast. But if you had another style, you'd probably want to do that. Make your weapon and then come back and take them out. It's a little slow with the Corrupted Scepter otherwise. Alright, that's gonna be 12 food, so I guess we're probably good on the food. We'll hang on to the harpoon, though. We gaming. I'm torn between making one final account or pushing the main for dragon. How far are you off a dragon? You feel like doing lots of grindy stuff? Because, I mean, a lot of what you're gonna have to do is, like, getting 50 mil XP and skills, getting up to like 300 KC on a lot of bosses. Found a melee build where I could spec 350 with the Coppish. What'd you do for the 350? You have last stand? Oh, there's some mining. Alright, we can come back to that room. Oh, you know what? Could have ran through that way. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and cook the food while we're over here. 11k off a dragon? I mean, you could definitely do it. I think skilling, like maxing, if you're planning on doing that, maxing holds just from maxing itself from all the like milestone tasks. That'll hold like 2,000 or 3,000 points, and then since the skills will be 99, you'll pick up some additional tasks with that too. So there's a lot of points in skilling that you can pick up that you probably don't have yet. And then a lot of the CAs as well. CAs at bosses you can do normally without getting up to 300 KC, so those can be helpful as well. I guess we're done with the harpoon. Done with that as well. Take them out. Don't get randomly damaged. I think maxing gets you like 2k points, yeah. It's 100 plus 100 plus 150 with the spec. It's a lot of damage. I think right now I must cap somewhere at like my lightning is maybe in the ballpark of like 110 max, so I'm a little bit shy of that damage. I guess we still need tier 3 potentially for... Oh, well, there's the farming thing, so we're good there. We got the armor. We'll open these up, and if we get it for the melee weapon, great. If not, then we'll send it. Well, there's the range ones. We got a 50-50 chance. I don't know. It just depends if you want the flex or not. I mean, you do have enough time to get a new account up to tier 8, I would think. A week and a few days. Ooh, we got the spike. Alright. And a couple extra fish for our trouble. I think that'll be everything that we need then. We'll go over here and we'll make all of our stuff. Got the armor. Drop the shards. Cook the rest of these fish, pick these up. That's not too bad. 2 minutes left. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of food on this one. A lot of clicking. Alright, in we go. He's praying melee first, of course he is. Ooh, and it doesn't matter because the range is hitting. 36, that's actually pretty good. I wonder what our max is. I wonder if we get up to like a 40 on here. We have been slowly getting levels in range while we've been doing this. Ooh. Get smacked for almost all of our health. Perfect. Now we're showing off how much food we have. We might get smacked again, making that run. Neat. If you can time it right and he's already done another attack, you can get away with him not slamming you. And I think this is what? Is this 13 KC? I think we're getting pretty close to being onto the Echo. It's a bit rough. Probably want a little more health than we have. Scary. Scary tornadoes. Don't love the tornadoes and the floor tiles towards the end of this. Sounds like we're going to be looking forward to even more tornadoes in the Echo version of this, too. No, more tornadoes. We're going to take one hit doing that. Alright. I think we got him now. Perfect. Last 4 tries, you died. Oh, rip. Okay, yeah, this is number 12 right here. Man, are we gonna go to pity on this? I guess it's not the worst thing to go to pity, because we do want to get ourselves the armor seeds, but it would be nice to be able to skip the prep. Assuming that the Echo fight is actually reasonably faster. Basically, 2 builds you can go for 350. Wilderness Taranwin Mauritania or Wilderness Fremnik Mauritania. Oh yeah, for the Slayer home, huh? The extra 15% on that. I guess that would be easier to put together than the armor would be from Taranwin. Kinda don't want to mess with these guys. Did pity on most of the CG, Echo CG fight, like 2 to 3 minutes. That at least helps the grind a little. Although, man, if you still have to send like 80 plus of them, that still just sucks. Very time consuming. Even when it's, 2-minute kills. Wilderness Fremnik Mauritania build, you do need to do Nightmare for the Inquisitor body and legs. Oh, gross. Yeah, I guess that's true for the little bit of strength bonus. Alright, we'll chop the tree in here, sure. Pray not take too much damage from these. So burned out over 94 runs. Completed only 5 armor seeds and a blessing. That's pretty bad. I suppose you don't need the full crystal armor, though. I mean, if you're in here, you probably want it. It's a little hard to pass up. Still need to do my 150 KC. Is there a 150 KC task for this anyway? I mean, well, I guess you probably don't really want to do that if you can avoid it, but I suppose if you have no other choice. The orb, that's a little unlucky. Let's see what we get in these other rooms. Nothing. And also nothing. Okay, let's see. We can make our weapons at the very least. Melee weapon all the way up. Range weapon tier 2. Can move some stuff out of the way. I guess we can also make our potion while we're at it. Alright, we're good there. Move this stuff around. I guess we'll drop the 4 fish just so we get a little bit extra inventory space, since we're still holding on to all this. I'm at 70 total tasks left, so down to the bad ones. Yeah, I think I've done alright for you, Jack, 'cause I've done a lot of like AFK skilling stuff, so he's gotten some free points there. A lot of them are starting to get pretty slow, though. Well, in fairness, I guess the 50 mil prayer at Scurious is technically slow, but since it's AFK, it's not that bad. Alright, now we just need fish. Probably don't really need to worry about any of these bosses, I suppose. Do we need shards? Actually, maybe we do. I don't remember how much exactly it is for the tier 1. I think it might be 50. We might be alright. Doesn't take too much time for us to finish this guy. Very close to max on the account. Well, that's good at the very least. Some bonus points for doing that. I'm gonna say some of the skills are also pretty quick, so not all of them are terrible to get to the like the 25 mil and the 50 mil, and 35 mil too. I mean, there's a lot of tasks associated to XP. Every skill, you know, you get an extra 600 on top if you go all the way up. Definitely not worth it for all of them, but the ones that your relics kind of improve upon, definitely worth the free points if you can stomach doing that stuff. Like Golden God getting construction up to 50 mils pretty quick. Oh wait, did I not mine stuff? Did I drop that? Maybe I didn't. I did not. Alright. We'll need to do that then too. Luckily, we got ourselves an extra teleport seed, so we can kind of screw around a little more than I would otherwise. 16 paddlefish, that'll be fine. Tier 3 weapon, and I bet we probably had a mining node in one of those. That's alright though. How hard could it be to find one more mining node? He says, desperately running around through all of the random garbage. Hello? 2 minutes left. Well, at least we know we can do it without the armor. But we're not gonna have to. Alright, bat. Really gotta hit me for a 7 on my way out. Alright, armor. There we go. Fish, we got at most 3 more of these left. Making our way there. I kind of knew I'd be doing all of the echoes, but I'll say I hadn't quite envisioned having to farm out Corrupted Gauntlet all that much while I was in the league. I suppose it was last on my list, so there was a chance I wouldn't get this far. Feels a little worse for wear, because I really have not done a lot of grinding for this on the main account, and I'm like, I know I need to come back here. So having to do this again, although if I treat it like a warm-up, maybe it's not that bad. This is just getting me into the swing of it for the main account. Looking forward to the next 600 of these. Or more. Could be worse. Never know. Those enhanced seeds are such a pain in the butt to try and get. Okay, there we go. Back to melee. Did we time that right? Oh, no, we didn't. Gotta say, I know there's a way to also, like, make it so he doesn't switch prayers. I'm just not experienced with that. Oh, don't run straight into the tornado. Get that one right? No, it didn't. Maybe it's maybe I need to stall a little longer on the weapon. I don't know if anybody is super familiar with the Gauntlet and would be able to tell me what that mechanic is, because I know you can do it. I know it exists, I just haven't done it myself. Ooh, don't sit on there. Oh. Don't take melee smack either when we're at 47 health. He could definitely kill me on that one. Whew. 5-1 method. You need all 3 combat styles? I didn't think that was true. Hit him 5 times with melee, 6 times with ranged. Oh, maybe that's what it was. So he switches away to the wrong style. Yeah, because I remember people saying, like, you go in with, like, a tier 1 staff, basically. Oh, 13 KC, still nothing. Yeah, we could try that this time. Let's see. See if I can get it down, because I think that would also make it faster. Also would mean I don't have to worry necessarily about the prayer pen either. Need all 3 styles? Oh, right, because he's praying against the other one. Okay, now that would make sense. So the first time you'd go 5 hits with melee, 1 with range, and the next time we go 5 hit melee, 1 hit mage. Yeah, okay, I'm following. Picking up what you're putting down. Might as well if we're gonna be stuck here for another couple of kills anyway. Try and improve my Gauntlet abilities. I guess that means we'll also need 3 weapon frames. Come on, bear. Ugh. All the 1s, all the 2s. We get it up to 14 on this. Give me some better rolls. There you go. Now all we need is the farming thing. Farming thing and food. Well, and another weapon frame. If I pick that one up. We get a boss. We do get a boss, which will mean weapon frame. Nothing else. Oh, and there was some echo. Little echo hit. I guess we would get a little bit more echo hits if we were tier 6. Still just not that impressed by him. Alright, so we just need the weapon frame, probably the shards. Shards, I guess we'll take the extra thing here, weapon frame. Alright, well, you know what, we're gonna pick it all up anyway. More shards for us. Try not to take a bunch of damage running through this stuff either. Okay, so we need each weapon. In case this doesn't work out, I will get these 2 up to tier 3, so we've got them. We'll get our vial. I think the one downside of grinding out a bunch of Gauntlet is it does get pretty repetitive over time. Let's see, we equip this. I don't know, I guess maybe I'll keep this also around here. Something like that for the inventory setup. Drop that stuff. Cooking level. Nice little passive XP while we're in here. Okay, we don't need that either. So the only thing we need now, we'll get some fishing spots for food. And we need the farming stuff. No more weapons required. Getting melee'd sometimes. If you click attack on him with the halberd on, it walks you into melee range instead of letting you do the 1 tile gap. Yeah, I guess I'm not that concerned with it. I don't know. I mean, I guess in the main game, melee is considered the fastest. Maybe I should get a little better at it. Like, I guess with this, I'm able to play it a little bit loose, so I'm not that worried about it. And I know in the main game, I typically do 2 styles anyway. But if I'm going to do 5-1, I guess I'd need to get better at using the halberd. But I do, it's the melee attacks are when you run under him, yeah. I didn't think he actually does melee as like a mainstay. Oh man. Come on, farming spots. Where are you? There's one. Melee is good, you just need to manually click one step back. That way he can't melee you, but you can still melee him. I guess I haven't really been watching that close. I mean, does he throw melee attacks out otherwise? Maybe he does. Let's get armor. Clear up the inventory. One, two, three. We're good there. Done with all that stuff. Well, we're gonna have a ton of food to play around with on this one. Almost the full inventory. Well, I know he does it when you run under, for sure. Like, if he hasn't attacked in a while. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mage hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, range hit. Oh, not that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we must have did that wrong. Alright, that's fine though. Kinda getting there. Alright, there we go. We're gonna do that. He's gonna switch styles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's the melee hit because I ran under him. And we do that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't melee. Unless you run under him. Because if you run under him, then he has that potential to smack you. I mean, if you time it well, he won't. Oh, well, I just lost count. Is that 5? That was 5. Like here, we might get smacked. Nope, because he just launched an attack, so we're alright. It's a little bit rough with the tornadoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'll be able to do this on the Echo. But at least for this, that seems like it helped out quite a bit. He's doing it. We're doing it. I don't know. How did that compare? 2 minutes 17 seconds. 2 minutes 55. So I mean, it was definitely faster. Look through a couple of those times. Boy, there's a lot of stuff happening. So that probably cut, 15 to 30 seconds off on the kills. It's pretty good. We did not get an Echo Orb, which means we're going all the way to Pity. Yeah, I guess I don't mind doing that. That's not terrible. I wonder in the main game how worth it that'd be. I guess if one of my styles is like much stronger than the other, that'd be good. I don't know how true that is though. At least on my account, I'm like, I don't have the prayers on my account. I guess melee is probably my strongest style actually. New account time, you've decided? Good luck. What kind of build are you gonna go for on the new account? Pity 2 days in a row is sad. Yeah. What can you do? At least this one, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's still 10 minutes a kill, so it's kind of on the slow end. 150 minutes, like 2 hours of Gauntlet to get to it is a little bit rough as as I'm thinking about it. Ooh, we hit 17 when we get that right. I can flick it correctly. It's alright, you know, the pity's there for a reason. We'll keep it for now. Don't remember if it actually... I think you have to have it in order for it to guarantee the drop on the other one, so I don't want to get rid of it too quick. Let's see. Scurrious Spine, hello there. As we very, very slowly take the bear out. Alright, let's pick up the spike, the shards. That's right, we do need more weapon frames, so we'll want a third one anyway. We're gonna keep that up. We have the space. We already mined stuff. Do we have enough fish? Kinda, sorta. It's alright, at least this is somewhat close to the base. We'll drop the fish. Guarantee ourselves completing the armor so we can clear up the inventory a little. Not really sure why Echo Orbs are RNG anyways. You think they should have just made it so that you always go to the pity for the orbs? Or do you think it should have been guaranteed on like 1 KC? Okay, we're still gonna need ourselves a little bit there. We can do that though. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can hit 350 on something. Go for another big damage build. Good luck on the big damages. Let's see, cook that one, move the pot up here. We don't need this anymore. Probably get a little more fish. There were some back over there. And we'll need a weapon frame as well. One of you guys want to give me a weapon frame? Little monsters? Nope. Well, we can finish off the fish, I suppose. I think first KC Echo Orb for all the bosses would be fine. I wonder if there's any merit to them, like, having you grind out the normal boss. Maybe if you were super unfamiliar with it, but I guess the Echo versions of at least some of them are, like, different enough that I don't know that it actually carries over, like, experience on the normal boss versus the Echo. I guess we're gonna hunt for the big one. Guarantee the weapon frame. There he is. Might go Power Miner over Animal Wrangler though. Hitting 70 smithing was terrible on the last build without Production Master. Yeah, I mean smithing is a pain in the butt if you don't have the areas for it. That's pretty much everything. I think we're good. Drop that stuff. We still need the shards. Yeah, I guess I don't need that either. Home base, where are you? Alright, we made it back. Newer players going straight into the Echo and quitting because they didn't learn the regular boss. Yeah, that's kind of my thought, but I'm like, I don't actually know if there's enough overlap to really consider that. I mean, I guess maybe. Maybe that's still true. It's so hard to know, because I'm like, the harder Echoes are probably the ones that are the most similar to the normal bosses. The really easy bosses and their Echoes were, like, not similar at all. I mean, DKs, yeah, there's 3 of them, and they have the styles, so I mean, I guess that's the same, but the whole, like, prayer mechanic and stuff, I'm like, would it have helped killing 50 of them? I don't know that it would matter that much, actually. 4, 5. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Great hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, a lot of zeros on that one. 2, 3, and we're running. We're stuck on 3. 4, 5. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch that so we don't take damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tornadoes, that's unfortunate. Oh, maybe we got actually we can do one more hit. There we go. Must have gotten off by 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic. 1, 2. My gosh. Pulled me onto the floor. 5. Nope, that must have got me off by 1 again. Panicking is known to make me lose count of things. Whoa! Tornado. Speaking of panic. Give me a hit. Ah, oh, it didn't end him. Give me another hit. We didn't switch our prayer. We needed that hit. He could have ended us right there. 2 minutes, 7-second boss fight, though. CG would be a kick in the face if you finished one win of the Echo. Well, I guess we're about to find out. We're guaranteed to get the Echo Orb on this one. I guess there's an argument for learning, but the Echo bosses also don't completely replace the OG. Still have a choice to fight either one. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not entirely sure if that's like a good use of it. I don't know. Oh, hey. Armor Seed. Well, that's nice. I don't necessarily mind having to go to Pity. I could see wanting to do like a lower Pity for a lot of them, though. I mean, 15 CGs is a lot of time, even if you're like quick with it. I mean, with these... Okay, 8. My personal best is 6. If I get, like, on average, what, a 7-minute kill? And I have to go to Pity? I mean, that's like an hour and a half of CG. And a new player who's, like, never done this is learning is going to be much longer anyway. Got the Echo. Yes, sir. Right at Pity. we could definitely give it a shot. Let's see how bad this is going to be. This is going to be the determining factor for whether or not... Oh, what is that? Crystal Dagger? Does that have a spec? Oh, it does have a spec. Interesting. I must have to... Maybe I use the spec to get his prayer down, huh? 2 of these, we get... What is that? 14 food? 4... 8... 12, yeah, 14 food. That's a little bit scary. Had all the prayers up. I'm understanding prayer pen may be important. But we'll just have to see. I don't love that it starts with a tornado. Tornado at the beginning. Probably gonna get wrecked a couple of times. Okay, that is exactly what I was thinking it was. Oh, that's a pain. Oh my goodness. Oh, so he does 2 attacks to make it more punishing if you mess up your prayers, huh? There's more tornadoes. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. A little spooky. That's... Oh, he just... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, alright. I see what's happening. So, do this. Switch. Now there's even more tornadoes that we have to deal with. Do that, take his prayers down. I guess we always take damage from that. It doesn't seem like I can avoid that one. And then he switches to whatever style you hit with first. So we probably don't want to lead off with melee when we drain his prayer then. Even more tornadoes. Oh, I switched to the magic one? No thanks. Ooh, that's big damage. That one hurts, man. A lot of tornadoes to deal with. Ooh, he can smack us. You know what, though? That's actually not as bad because it's not a double smack. Eek, eek, eek. Please go away. Oh, not on the edge of the room. Oh, they turn off your prayer, too. A little sketchy. Alright, so we don't want to start off with that one. Can we still do that? Ooh, we can. Alright. This might be a little rough since it's the first one, but I think we can probably do this without the prayer pen. Oh, thanks. Taking a little bit of extra damage, getting myself kind of like centered on what we're doing. We're gonna prayer. That's unfortunate. We're gonna die to that, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. We are probably gonna die at the end of this range one, because that seems to do quite a lot as well. We're gonna take a melee hit? Oh, no, we're not. Actually, you know, not a terrible first attempt, though. Got pretty close. See the successful tank test? I know, right? We don't get a drop for failing that one? Rip. Okay, well, I think... I want to send a couple before I, like, commit to anything, but I don't think that I'm going to need prayer pen for this. It's just a little more involved if I don't have prayer pen. Blue balls after every 3 range attacks. Blue tornadoes go around the wall and diagonally, yeah, so there's a pattern to it. Oh, you have to turn prayer off before it hits you. Okay, so it is avoidable then. Don't do it. Go 5-5. Well, I mean, we're gonna get a mastery point for beating this thing, which will give us range. We still have a fire cape. We also have the Inferno. Just overhead prayer. Okay, let's try again. I spent the first half of that fight kind of figuring things out anyway, so I think I took a little extra damage. I mean, we got it pretty close, actually. So we want that. I don't know if I can even hit damage with this. Probably not, but that's alright. Run in, turn off the prayer. Oh, so you can hit it. Just unlucky, I guess. Nope. One. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it actually counted because I did a mage hit first. Yeah, it did. Alright. So it doesn't always do the blue thing. Did it one too soon. God, I gotta stop. Whoa, alright, that's gonna hurt. Yikes. I guess turning the prayer off is maybe a step too much for me to think about it with everything else going on. Get that down. 24. Although, oh man, that's bad. A lot of damage for getting hit with that. Okay, alright. We're doing it, kind of. A little rough. We're gonna take a melee hit for that. Actually not that scary though, just because, like, at least it's not a double hit. I'm wasting so much time running around though. Oop. That's still in the diagonal. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we did have it right. Oh, this might kill us. Eek. Yeah, we took way too much damage doing that one. I think this one's a little bit scuffed, unfortunately. I understand marking the diagonal may be helpful for me on this, just to kind of like avoid the blue tornadoes without having to think about it too much. Alright, we'll call it there. We're almost out of food anyway. Had to do this 245 times to get the weapon. Gross. Okay, let's mark the pathway for the tornadoes just so I have it a little bit more clear. Oh, good. Well, it's already a different color than what I put in here. So, these go through the diagonals. There's not a faster way to mark these, is there? Echo Gauntlet, get out of the way. Wow, there's really not a lot of places you can safely stand, is there, once all this stuff is highlighted up? Never stand on the edge. I love standing on the edge in the normal Gauntlet. And as a habit, I guess I have to break for this. That's a pain in the butt. Well, that makes the screen terribly ugly, but I mean, I guess there's not a lot to do about that. I don't know if I actually love having that super highlighted in this way. Mark the triangle, it's safe. Maybe so. Let's see how I fare with this one. I don't know if that's much better. It does seem very, very visually overwhelming. Always waited for him to be on the edge. Okay, so we need this. You know, I wonder the amount of times that I switch to the wrong thing. I guess I should probably... Well, is that gonna work? I guess that's fine. We'll keep it there. Might be the color. Only mark the diagonal. We'll just see. Yeah, it is a little bit bright. It's alright. Oh, he's gonna start with a melee hit. You're gonna start with 2 melee hits. Great. I should not have waited for him to be right at the door, huh? Bad call. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Don't stand on the floor. Yeah, it's kind of a lot going on, isn't it? Don't know if I love that color. Oh, we didn't even switch, did we? We were just tanking that. Goodness. Well, I guess we got somewhat lucky. I didn't see a lot of damage spikes on there. Nope, running back into that one. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change this. We're gonna maybe take melee hit? Nope. I do wish I could get more food just for the sake of, like, learning it, but I mean, I guess there's not a lot we can do since we don't control that. Oh, he's gonna melee us, isn't he? A little bit of a tank test. Oh, we ran into that one. Oh, that's not great for us. Okay. Spending so much time having to process where I'm running, I'm like not doing any damage. Oh, mage. Ooh. We get somewhat lucky, and he doesn't use the blue thingy on us to do a bunch of damage. Maybe. Oh, that's the floor. We lost our prayer doing that. That's really unfortunate. We're basically toast now. You know what? Yeah, we'll just take a little damage. That's all right. Get us out of here. Don't focus on attacking and get the feel of it. We're 3 down, and I'm definitely gonna change this because that is too bright for these. I think what we can do, we could make the area safer. And I swear, is there a way to not like have to right click all of these? Is there like a quick mark mode where you mark a bunch of tiles? Yeah, I mean, it is definitely like a visual mess with all of these. Makes it hard to see the floor patterns, actually. Right click, do what? The button under the mini-map? Clear ground markers? Okay, that helps. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can maybe do something like, if I can bounce around between stuff like this, maybe. Because we got, as long as I'm not running on the other tiles, that'll be helpful. Trying to think, I guess there's also, I need to avoid the center, like, 4. What? No, I don't want to tag the Hunalith. Maybe do something like this. Just so I have a little bit of an indicator for where these tornadoes are passing through. Something like that. Could change the color of them, I guess. As long as there's not like a ton of them, I think it's alright. Okay. How helpful was that? I mean, I guess because I switched off of the spec thing, it ended up being in its own place. Just have to be careful between this and the mage one. Fires it just before switching to mage. Yeah, I think you're right. It seems like he doesn't do it in the middle of like his attacks. It's only towards the end. Alright, I need him not to be on this. The safe tiles are in like the middle, opposite of where they crisscross in the center. Wait, you mean like out here, maybe? I mean, all of these should be safe. Yeah, like the 4. It's really just... It's not so much these tornadoes that throw me off, it's when I'm running from the other tornadoes, and I'm like... I'm not that good at my movement for avoiding the other tornadoes, and so I'll like end up clicking into the line of these other ones. Otherwise, it does automatically if you turn it back on. Yeah, for turning the prayer off. I don't know. I mean, I guess... how do I feel about this? It's still kind of a lot. I don't know if I care enough to put these out here. I think we'll try with this. Let's see if this actually helps. Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Let's see, we'll do that, in we go. 1. Nope. Doesn't. Well, that counts as a melee. Well, that's a bit of a shame. As long as I have, like, kind of a pattern to run through. Ooh, didn't quite get that in time. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There's 5. Turn that off. Turn that on. We need a mage hit to get the prayer. Still a lot going on. See, it's really... when I'm running from these tornadoes, when I potentially get myself into trouble. Two, 3, 4... off on account. That's unfortunate. Oh, he switched, didn't he? Oh, I guess that's kind of nice. We get a chance to, ow, sort of reset things. Wow, lucky us. Got a little bit of time to run there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We didn't do the prayer whatever thing, so we're good. And then more tornadoes. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, doesn't matter if he does that then. One, 2, that's all we get. Nope, we're gonna tank that one. A little bit better. 3, 4, 5. Yep, alright. Kind of remembered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it doesn't matter because he does that. Oh, he summoned the tornadoes. That's scary. And I'm running on the edge. Force of habit. Turn that off. Turn that on. Drink a potion. Goodness gracious. We'll just use this as an opportunity to get ourselves resituated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're running. We're taking that one. That's whatever. Oh my god, the tank test. I guess we do have tier 3 armor, so it's not the end of the world if we miss one of them. Oh, goodness. Or 2 of them. Or 10 of them. Or... oh, God. I must have ran into a tornado to get that turned off. Oh, that's a little bit of a shame. Almost. Almost good. Nope, 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 nope. We're on range now. Totally out of sync. Whew. Goodness, scary. Oh my god, we got it. Oh god. Almost lost it, but hey, we got our first kill down. Ugh. Probably not deserved, but it doesn't matter. Kill is a kill. He'll get it down. Better than I am, got it eventually. The 3 type prayer happens at specific HP thresholds. Oh, okay. Are we rewarded? Our inventory is actually kind of full. Here, let me get rid of junky arrows just so we have a little bit extra space in case we get something. No. We did not luck into the first KC Echo item, though that's probably fine because we don't have a lot of armor seeds anyway. But the masteries will help. We're going to put that into range. I think I'm going to commit to doing 5-5. I don't think we need the prayer pen on this one. We just got to keep up with the counting. Range 3, locked in. Boss difficulty ranking? Let's see. I don't know that I would call this one the most difficult boss. It's probably one of the more punishing ones, which maybe you could say makes it more difficult, but the fact that there's like, I don't know, a lot of them are a set pattern, but I feel like DKs was such a pain. Maybe because I didn't mage. I'm like, DKs, Ecothermy wasn't that bad. It was also pretty involved. Echo Soul. I mean, in terms of difficulty, I guess, if you were going to do the Echo Soul fight properly and not just rely on out-healing it, that would probably still be at the top. Is this one more challenging than Echo Soul? It's probably more challenging than Echo Soul because you can't rely on, like, crazy heals to get through it. What other bosses are there? So you've got Echo Hespori, that one's pretty easy. In competition with Echo Soul. You've got Ecothermy. I mean, this is probably more challenging than Ecothermy, as much as I hate Ecothermy. Kind of the same deal with Echo DK, as much as I dislike that one. It's also the same with KBD. So then you're looking at Serb, Cowfight Queen, or Grotesque Guardians. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's between these two for the most challenging Echo boss. I wouldn't necessarily... I don't hate it the most because of the challenge, because I definitely hate, like, this one, terrible. This one, terrible if you're mage or melee. It's like a combination of the rewards that they give you plus the mechanics. I mean, this one was pretty brutal, too. KBD. I think if you're going to do the fight properly, it probably goes to Echo Hunlith. If you're not relying on, like, Prayer Pen, managing all the switches, if you include Prayer Pen, I think I'd probably give it to Echo Soul if you're counting Prayer Pen, just because you wouldn't have to worry so much about switching stuff on this one. And I think switching stuff plus running around is what makes this as challenging as it is. Also can't outgear it. Yeah. Ecothermy isn't hard, just a little annoying. Well, yeah, I mean, I just hate Ecothermy. The ecothermy is like so involved for a trashy item in a trashy region, and it, like all of those things together just makes me hate ecothermy. It just feels like such a waste of time. All right, well I guess let's clear the inventory out a little bit before we go and send more of that. Hopefully it's actually slightly easier now because we'll have faster range attacks. So if we get the prayer off, we can really lean into the range. Thermy's Whisper 2.0. Whisper sucks. See, I'm not familiar with Whisper, so I don't know what to compare it to with that. Although we do have Whisper for this account, so I probably ought to try it while we have it. I guess we'll just get rid of all this stuff, it's fine. It'll build up eventually. We'll keep the shards, we'll keep the armor thing. We don't need these, we just need the Echo Orb. Alright. Oh, it's such the path thing on this. Yeah, I guess we need to run around, don't we? They need to cut some holes in these trees. Move them around the city a little easier. Okay, here, before I go and send another one of the Echo Gauntlets, let me go to the bathroom. Be right back. Oop, didn't click. Alright, we're good. hello, I'm back. Although, I need to run down and get some water, so uno momento. And we're back again. Briff desperately needs an arborist to create a couple more pathways. What do you mean by that? You know, I was thinking about it. This boss, it's interesting because, like, I actually don't care about getting lucky on the Echo because we need at least 4 more armor seeds. Oh, and also, give me a minute to catch my breath. Goodness, running up and down the stairs. Sprinting around the house. Okay, let's see. I guess we can jump back into it. Felt the same way beating him the first time, wanted a nap. Yeah, well, I think, like, yeah, I'm just like, for, what does it say the time, actually? Corrupted Echo. Okay, well, the prep time should be 0. It's basically 4 minutes, and I guess as we get better, that'll go down a little bit. So, like, we want to grind the Echo version to get the armor anyway. So I'm like, it doesn't even matter if we get the Crystal Blessing early, though I suppose it doesn't hurt to get it out of the way. We need this, we get that. Now we shift stuff around slightly, and then we can just jump straight into it and not spend a ton of time. Do that way. Do that. Get a ranged hit off, and then we're back into the swing of it. 3, 4, 5. And we do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting to the center of a Tootsie Roll pop with this boss. Maybe you take melee? Nope. 2 doesn't matter. Okay, so that's every I guess it happens twice. Ooh, ow. 1. Nope, not the staff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we turned it off. Gross. Oh, well, we screwed that one up. Oh, nope. Well, this is why having the extra ranged mastery is helpful, because now we can kind of pick up the slack of having missed the count just a little bit faster. There we go. Here's 1. Use this as the opportunity to get all our stuff back up. There's 2. 3 doesn't matter now. Oh, he switched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not the edge of the room. Ooh, we're gonna take a lot. Eek, eek, eek. Scary. Scary tornadoes are scary. Oh, rip. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter. Though it's a little bit of a pain that the crystal dagger doesn't quite have the range that we want. Oh, that's gonna be a melee hit. Well, we got lucky on that one. We do, in fact, have time to run on the edge, briefly. And we're back. Okay. There's 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I think we probably have it in one more. Hey, we do. Alright, that was a lot easier than that first one, wasn't it? 3 minutes, 35 seconds. That 13-second prep. We can get rid of it, just jump straight in. All we really want at the moment, we just want armor seeds. We're gonna need 4 more of them. 4 more armor seeds for the, well, I mean, I guess even if we get a couple of them. We've got the helmet, which would be a little bit of an upgrade, but I kind of want to get the full crystal armor set before we go running around with it. Okay, we do this. Switch that around, switch that around, jump in. Quickly, quickly. Oh no, not on the door. Oh, not in the center. Oh, it. Oh yeah, that turns off your prayer too. Rough start, doesn't matter. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess this stream has basically become a counting simulator, hasn't it? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that might get us. Tick eat. Can we tick eat these? We were so confident on the other one. 4, 5? No. Alright, that's fine. Ooh. Just need a little bit of Mystic Might sometimes, you know? Show them who's boss. I think as long as we can kind of keep ourselves somewhat centered, we'll be alright. 1 hit there, and then back to it. Ooh, are we gonna step it on that? We are not. Nice. A little bit of an early eat, that's okay. Two, 3, 4. Hope I didn't miss a count. I did miss a count. We didn't get the prayer off in time too, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, yep, he's got other tornadoes. Oh, I must have gotten tagged by one of those. That's kind of bad for us. I don't know that we actually have the help to do this now. Not when we do that. Oh, these... I bet it's any tornado must turn off your prayer, isn't it? It's not even just the blue ones. That's probably what it was, because we got tagged by the normal ones too. Oh, yep, alright, that's probably it. That's probably it. Unless we get some crazy heals off of... Nope, definitely not when we switch to the wrong prayer. Rip. So confident on the previous one. Oh man, alright, well, we're still not quite there, I suppose. Oop, let's not walk straight into that. We just have to remember on these, we get that off first. There's one. There's two. There's three. And a melee hit. Oh, and I missed the count. Oh, and I didn't get the prayer off because I misclicked. Rough. One, yikes. Oh, that's such a shame. I guess I'm getting off by like one tick on those. 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Oh, and it ran right into it. Okay, so those don't turn off prayer. I guess it must have just been clipped by one of the other ones then. Ruby sent a purple blob at me when I wasn't paying attention on the last kill. We got a little bit of time, we can kind of run on the edge. I'm a little busy, what's up? What happened? My wife is chilling in the corner right now. She was taking a nap earlier over there. In case anyone was curious who I'm talking with. 4, 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, no. Oh, we got chanced real hard. We're gonna get chanced one more time. Scary, scary. Nope. Oh, goodness. Unlith, please. Stop standing there. Being all menacing. Oh, no, I got... Man. Well, at least we tick-ate that a little. Thought I turned it off in time, but apparently not. Oh, that's so bad. Oh. What did we take damage from on that? 26. Maybe we didn't get the prayer switch in time? That's... I mean, this is probably it. 1 HP, yeah, that's it. Ah. So easy to just throw it all of a sudden. My only argument for this being harder than Soul, I can keep pulling more food out. This takes attention, switches, limited food, can't outgear it. Well, I guess when I did Soul, I didn't have Banker's Note, so I never got to live that life. I always had to get it done in one kill, but Guthans would let me... I mean, I guess you call that, like, outgearing it, yeah. Guthans would keep me up, whereas I don't get Guthans keeping me up here. You want to come join the stream? You can. Oh, that was one too many. Oh my... Oh. Well, that was... Gosh dang, man. I stopped for one tick. Just absolutely destroyed. And what's brutal is there's like almost no recovery. Like we have to now do it perfectly or we're just not gonna have enough food to get through it. That. Let's pray her up, and then we'll deal with the tornadoes. Yikes. Man, this is... Yeah, it is definitely really involved, isn't it? We're not even on the right one, are we? Yeah, you can come join the stream if you want, really. You don't have to hide over there. Alright. Avoiding the tornadoes, that's fine. Oop, double click that, I did. It's okay, at least we have the range mastery helps us a little bit, so I don't have to be quite as focused on the counting. We find ourselves in trouble. Oh, the prayer turned off. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I mean, if you want to come watch, you'll see what I'm saying yikes about. We got half a second to get off the edge of this. Oh, the melee hit. Luckily, it was not much. Oh, man. Well, at least we got our second one down. Doesn't feel easier yet. Not with kills going like that. Man. Really makes me hope that we get the armor seeds, like, pretty quick. I don't know if I want to do this for 80 of them. Can't my main style in this fight and ignore the switch mechanics? You probably had the prayer pan for it, yeah. Always switched even with the pen. Always used all three styles, though, depending on if melee was too hard to get in position. That's true. I suppose I don't have to camp melee. Like, the only thing, I guess if we went and got a fire cape, we could get healing from range, which might help. It's not gonna be like anything crazy healing-wise, but would kind of ease us through this fight a little. A very, very little. That's unfortunate, but we get our switch there. Two. We're on two. Switched mage. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna be... Wow. Sometimes we get lucky like that, and he doesn't do anything. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, we're back into it. 5-to-1 method while doing this? Does this make me a gamer? Oh my gosh, I'm out of prayer. Oh, does it make me a gamer? Tank testing this? Oh, that does a lot of... Well, no wonder I ran out of prayer. This is gonna be a little scary. We'll just take the melee hit. That's fine. Let me make it around this before... Yep, just barely. Alright. We don't want to do that. Apparently, it's really important. I thought I was just taking damage off of the blue thing. The fact that it, like, drains your prayer, also really, really bad. Oh, please. Oh! Holy. Oh, don't stand there. Oh, no! I thought I moved off that. I guess it's the true tile thing, huh? We need to tell us where the tornadoes are, because they're probably one tile ahead of what it looks like. Not tier 6. I am not tier 6. No armor seed for us. God, that's 4 KC. Getting more experienced. Oh. I'm gonna have to sleep tonight to let my skills kind of set themselves in. So I don't know if I'm actually getting that much better at this. Though I suppose at least we can do it. Two, 3, 4, 5. Smack him. Smack him. You switch prayers. Try to pass through that. Or that off. Oh, did we get another hit off? I guess we can just do this. Yep. When in doubt, we can range him slightly more. At least the style is already strong anyway. Three. Four, 5. 2, 3, and now he's back to that thing. Oh, that's a lot of damage that we're trying to not get. One, 2, my gosh, we might take the melee hit. We don't want to take that one. 3, 4, 5. Wow, just a bunch of zeros. Where's the accuracy when you need it? Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Please stop turning my prayer off. Oh my god. Oh no, we didn't get that time either. Oh my, that's probably the worst place I could have run right in that moment. Oh my god, how did we survive that? We didn't? Oh, maybe? Man, the panic mode is not the play for this boss. Holy cow. we actually have a chance of getting this one, depending on what he uses here. Oh, no. Wait, please. Ah. Well, now we're just boned. Gosh dang it, dude. Oh, give me 1 second. Wife needs my help. Getting faster? You think so? I don't know. I mean, I guess being able to complete it, in a sense. We did get our best time in, like, one of those kills. Kill number 4, maybe. It's just tough, because it doesn't, like... If I'm getting wiped out, I don't really feel the progress, you know? Oh, not that one. That one? There we go. All the tornadoes are quite a pain in the butt, and then you stack it with that blue thing. When that happens, it's pretty terrible. Well, I wasn't sure what count we were on, but I guess it doesn't matter. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we didn't get that. It's like, it's fine until my prayer gets turned off like twice in a row, and then it's really, really terrible. And we end up taking so much damage, and then it's like, it's so difficult to recover, especially at the end when there's so many tornadoes too. Oh man. Lore pattern. Bad timing on that. Please don't lag, please. Not a good time to lag in the middle of all that. I will say, for sure, I'm getting better at counting to 5. That much, I'm with you there. Oh, that's gonna be really rough. The floor pattern's killing me. Okay, let's get our prayer up. Still in fairly good standing. If we're maging, I guess it's fine. Have to range the kill to get the rest of it. We'll take the hit. We'll maybe take that hit too. Much better to just avoid the stack of tornadoes, I think. Probably. At least he didn't send the blue ball at us. Oh, goodness. Alright, 5 KC. I feel like I really lucked out on the echoes on the first run through, because most of them were not that difficult. Elite clue. Alright, I think with that 5KC, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna let myself, like, solidify the skills I have picked up. This one is also quite tough. I kinda knew the Echo Gauntlet was gonna be pretty involved, since the Corrupted Gauntlet is as well. I think we'll just have to, what's the pity on this one? 30, right? 30, but we're gonna need the armor seeds anyway. So, I'm just like, yeah, I think this one might be one where we do, like, I don't know, maybe do like 5 or 10 a day until we get it, just because it's like, we'll see how awake I am tomorrow for it. Very draining though to do it. But yes, I think with that, I gotta go hang out with my wife a little bit, spend some time with her. So draining to do. Least favorite Echo for sure. Yeah, it's definitely, it's so involved, and there's no way to really improve that either. I mean, we could go get an extra range mastery. Maybe we could do that tomorrow. Get the fire cape, get a little extra healing on range, even though I'm not using it a ton. But that way, you know, maybe it'll help us just a tiny bit more. But I think that's really about it. I mean, I guess I can get the level up too. Maybe AFK a little bit of Scurrious Tonight or something. Either way, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for teaching me the 5-1 method as well. We're there for it. Using that quite a lot. And I think there's going to be a lot more Gauntlet in our future, for better or for worse. But have a good night, everybody. Take care. And I will catch you tomorrow.